What is going on, you guys? It's your boy Alter Realm here, back in the building with another sick and lit edition of Alter Realm. And tonight we're talking Pose, Season 2, Episode 4, Never Knew Love Like This Before. So you guys, this isn't going to be a detailed review. This is just going to be a quick recap just of the meaty parts of the episode, so to speak. Do me a favor, in the comment section below, list what parts were your favorite, what I left out, just what I should have maybe touched on, and or any things that happened in this episode that you would like to talk about. Lord, I'm gonna try to make it through, you guys. My brain is just discombobulated, bitch. My brain is scrambled. I'm trying to compute, and I just cannot bring to terms of this episode. We start the episode off with the girls voguing. We are at another ball. Pray Tell is on the mic explaining to the girls and boys at the ball how Vogue has evolved, how Vogue has hit the mainstream and it is all over the world. Still paying homage to solely Madonna for putting Vogue on the map. I'll do my thoughts about that in a whole entire video, whole different video. Now everyone is starting to Vogue and everyone is learning how to Vogue. So now Pray Tell is telling the ballroom community that it is time to switch it up and they need to usher in some new categories. So Pray Tell is on the mic and he calls out a category called lofting. And bitch, I'm totally clueless as to what this is. And later on in the episode, we find out that it is a dance style. But anyway, secretly to me, it kind of looks like Old Way with a hint of realness with a twist. I know, me personally, I've been going to balls since maybe 2006, and I have never seen a b-boy come in and do no spins on top of his head or do any real b-boy moves. Now I've seen Old Way, and Old Way is very reminiscent of a 80s b-boy type of maybe dance style, but it's more of a Vogue-esque. What we saw in this episode was a full-out Jabberwockies, bitch. So as we're at the ball, lofting down to the stylistic tunes of I Got the Power, Pray Tell is, giving the girls the ones and twos on the new category. Everybody's coming out voguing. And we have Candy come out of nowhere, bitch, decked out, Madonna cone, titties, and all. Candy comes out voguing. You know how she did in season 1 when she bust out wanting to win and snatch every single category. Candy comes out and Pray Tell reads her for fifth, bitch. I am done. Hit it. Yeah. Saying that breakdancing might bust her silicone, bitch. And Candy replies that he's always coming for her, saying that he's always putting her down and pulling her down. And he replies with, you can't pull down somebody that's already at the bottom, or something to that effect, bitch. And you could just kind of see the hurt on Candy's face. It's just like, bitch, every time I come out and hit the floor, bitch, you always got something to say. So Candy insists, bitch, I'm a star, honey. You can't do this to me. You can't put me down. Every time you do this, you be the one saying that we need to break out and that we're stars and that Madonna's putting Vogue on the map, but yet you always put me down. And it's late and I'm calling you out for it. And so Pray Tell turns to the judges and the judges scores, bitch, 5, 5, 0, 6, 5. Hashtag the cards don't lie, bitch. This was a terrible scene for Candy, bitch. And it's kind of sad how they did her, bitch. For me personally, bitch, I like Candy. I've always liked Candy since season 1, day 1, bitch. House of Abundance, hashtag. And bitch, it was just a really telling scene for me that something, maybe was going to happen drastic in this scene. Just how they kind of dogged her out in the beginning. So we get to the next scene and we have Blanca and Pray Tell walking up in the hospital and or the clinic, but I think it's the hospital, as we see Nurse Debbie, bitch, at the front nurse's station voguing down. I don't know what she was giving me, bitch. I have absolutely no idea, but bitch, she was voguing her ass off. Apparently, Blanca has tricked Pray Tell into coming to the hospital. Pray Tell is walking down the hallway talking about what they can do for this year's cabaret, and he soon gags as they all sit down at the table. Pray Tell is talking to Nurse Judy about, I'm guessing, how Candy was voguing at them at last night's ball, and Nurse Judy, who I sometimes refer to as Judge Judy, bitch, because she is cutthroat. Nurse Judy is like, we just gonna stop the bullshit right here. We're not here to talk about the HIV cabaret miss thing. We're here to talk about your count, your levels, HIV, bitch. And she pretty much asked Blanca, could she show Pray Tell her count and her numbers? And Pray Tell kind of snaps. She's just like, wait a minute, y'all brought me here to peddle AZT to me yet again. And you could just see on Blanca's face, she's like, damn, I done fucked up yet again. You can see how Blanca is trying to be a great friend to Pray Tell, and she just wants the best for his health. And Nurse Judy is just like, I've heard about this voodoo shit you were doing over the weekend with the pound of butter, trying to increase your count. She's just like, if you're going out of your way to do that, then I know you want to get healthy. I know you want to better your counts. And Pray Tell is just like, bitch, I'm staying holistic. I'm not putting that poison in my body. And Pray Tell pretty much gets up and is just like, I'm not going to let you bitches ruin my day. I am out of here, bitch. We're back in this next scene with Pray Tell and the council. When Pray Tell said something about eating Grand Slams, it put me in the mind of a IHOP or a Denny's, but I don't know where the girls was at. But I guess the girls were at a local diner, eating breakfast or eating pancakes and waffles and talking about ballroom politics, stating that the ballroom girls need to pay their dues, that the house members need to pay their donations, saying that the memorial services were getting too long, and also stating that they need to be prepared for mainstream media when it comes to Madonna. Thanks to Madonna, because she's still putting Vogue on the map, bitch. Pray Tell also bringing up the fact that the ballroom community needs to invest in new categories. And guess who's at that same diner, bitch? Candy, dressed in her finest beta sex kitten couture, bitch, ready to share ideas with the council about upcoming balls and categories. She's thinking that lip sync will be a great category to add to balls because the girls are slowly but surely getting paid and making money off of lip syncing. And Pray Tell says, just like he said earlier in the meeting, bitch, no, he's not adding lip syncing to the category. If they want to do that, they can go on down to the village with the boys in the blue jeans, bitch. And he was just continuously being very, very shady to Candy. And Candy got to the point where she wasn't having it anymore, bitch. So much to the fact that she almost stabbed his ass and gutted his ass with a butter knife. You should have saw the look on Jack's face. It was priceless. I also like the fact that she threw some of the snacks at him as she was exiting the diner. That scene was very funny. Pray Tell is giving you new category after new category, bitch, as we're back at a ball giving you avant-garde. This category is called High as Heavens, and I'm guessing you have to bring upscale looks that are out of the box, giving you runway-esque, upscale, you know, different avant-garde looks. But shortly, we learn that something bad may have happened as Angel goes out in the crowd and pulls Blanca to the back where Lulu is, and Lulu is explaining to the girls that, bitch, I haven't heard from Candy. She hasn't covered her shifts at work, and expressing to the girls that times have been hard. You know, it's expensive being a mother, and sadly, Candy has been taking tricks down at a very, very dangerous motel. And so automatically the girls are thinking the worst. Blanca's asking Lulu, you know, have you called? Have you been to the hotel? Have you done anything? And Lulu is just like, no, I haven't. I'm scared. I don't want to do it alone. So Blanca and Lulu get themselves together and go to the motel where Candy had been tricking to see if she was there. They encountered a really, really horrible mannered hotel rep behind the counter that was just nasty. He had a nasty attitude, he had a nasty look on him, and he looked like he probably stunk. He just had no compassion for the situation. Blanca and Lulu were trying to explain to him, you know, what's been going on, what's happened, description of the person, if they could still actually possibly go up and check the rooms, and he's just giving them a hard time. So Blanca leaves her number for him to call, and it's just like boom. In the next scene, we actually have the kids and Blanca at the Evangelista house, talking about candy, about to eat. Blanca organizing movements to bring awareness to the ballroom community that, Candy is missing. We need help looking for her. We need to find her. And that's when we get another phone call. Poppy answers the phone, and it is for Blanca. And I am assuming in this scene, Blanca gets the news that Candy's body was found at the hotel. So right away in this next scene, we have Angel and Blanca up waiting for Lulu and Electra to get to the house so that they can talk. As soon as Lulu gets through the door, she's begging Blanca just to tell her what happened. She wants to know. And Blanca, you can tell she's still is very, very just shocked at this whole situation, and she explains to Lulu that, I just got the phone call myself, and it's hard to say this, but Candy is dead. And bitch, I nearly jumped through the TV, bitch. I nearly jumped through my device. I kind of knew it. I felt it because I felt like the episode was centered around her, and from last week's preview, I just felt that something was going to happen, but I just did not want it to be Candy. Shit, there, I said it. I didn't want it to be Candy. I really didn't want anybody to go out from the main cast, but I know that this is how the storylines have to go sometimes. But the ladies are just distraught. They're crying. They're holding each other in each other's arms, and it's just really, really a sad moment.
Transsexual. We've never been treated with respect or dignity.
So in the next scene, we have the ladies going to retrieve Candy's body. We learned that, her family was very, very distant from her, and the ballroom community, these were the people that were her true family members, and these were the people that had her back. So Electra, Blanca, and Nurse Judy go to claim Candy's body, and immediately they're met with a usual conflict for the LGBT trans community of retrieving friends' bodies that really don't have any family. The people that are working there, they never want to break the law, or they never want to do anything. But Nurse Judy breaks it down to the guy behind his desk, saying that, if this would have happened to you, if this would have happened to your LGBT loved one, this would be a sad situation for you, and you would not want to be going through this. And so the man lightens up, he gains a heart, and he grants them access to Candy's body. In this next scene, we have Electra, Angel, and Blanca all together at the funeral home as the funeral director is explaining to them that Candy would frequently drop by to pay respects to friends. The girls are in great mourning, but as soon as they see Candy in that casket, they're just like, oh no, this has got to go. This beat is looking atrocious right now. So the girls get to work immediately on Candy's look, realizing that they only have about 2 hours to bring her back to looking like a normal ballroom going Candy bitch. Because with that wig, and boom, you guys, already we are at the funeral, bitch, of Candy Ferocity. Not even gonna lie to you guys, I'm not gonna get into the exacts of this whole funeral segment, but this segment was the absolute shit. I love how Pray Tell is at the funeral as things first start, and it's like everybody has their own small interaction with Candy. Even though she's already passed away, this is like everybody's last interaction with her. And in these last interactions with Candy, there is a mixed bag of emotions as she's letting certain people know that she's gonna be there for them, as she's letting people know what they did to her, as she's letting people know her truth. And it starts out with Pray Tell having his encounter about how he never actually had her back, about how he never really went up for her. He always gave her a hard time, and Pray Tell admits that she was strong, she was feminine, she was fierce, she was loud, in your face, and she never backed down from a fight. And that's what Pray Tell liked about her, but he was always afraid to tell her that, and he saw a little bit of himself in her, and that is why he gave her a hard time. Angel has her interaction, and Candy pretty much thanks Angel for all she done, for trying to contact her parents and just letting her know that, you know, she is the new girl on the block, and she doesn't want to see her tricking anymore in that dangerous motel, because it could have been Angel. And that's what Angel even says as she's going up to the casket, crying over Candy's body, saying, you know, that could have been me in that hotel. Why you? Why not me? So then we have Lulu's interaction with Candy, which is pretty surprising to me, because I thought Lulu and Candy were super close. But in this interaction, Lulu is just acting all distraught. She's acting like she doesn't want to go inside the church all the way to see Candy's body, saying that she can't see her like that. She doesn't want to remember her like that. And so Angel is kind of trying to encourage Lulu to go up and see the body, because if you don't, this is something that you definitely will regret the next day. And so Lulu gets the courage. She's walking up to the casket to go see Candy. And bitch, she starts snatching stuff off of her, the brooch, the glove, saying that that was her shit, saying that Candy was a thief. And I'm just like, what the hell is going on at the funeral? This was a major turn of events. And so as Lulu is outside taking a cigarette, having a cigarette break after, you know, she's already done cussed and fussed everybody out and ran out of the church, she then has her interaction with Candy. And Candy's like, bitch, you know we weren't all that cool, but we had love for each other. I was there for you, you were there for me, and this is going to be the funeral that everybody remembers. And so Lulu and Candy have their last one-on-one interaction, and it's really just a lot to take in here about some of the things that went on in their friendship that was off camera that we really did not get to see. But now they have a better understanding, and it's giving the effect that, you know, Candy is always going to be there for Lulu. Lulu just has to keep her head up and keep pressing forward. We have another interaction where Candy is sitting beside Blanca, and they're in this amazing hum, or they're humming a hymn. I don't really know. But this was really cool, and Candy is just beside her humming, and Candy puts her hand on top of Blanca's hand, and I guess this is preparing Blanca for the next scene as Electra comes to get Blanca in the main chapel of the church, saying that there are people in the back eating food, but they have not come to, you know, pay respect. So either we're going to shoo them out of here or see what's going on. Blanca goes to the back to see exactly who these people are, and bitch, boom, it's Candy's parents, the mother and the father. This was a very eye-opening segment, bitch. There are a lot of Gucci bags to unpack in this segment. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to unpack them all, but bitch, here we go. We had Candy's experience with her mother, as Candy is sharing with us that, you know, the mom always let Candy run around in the house with different accessories on. And Candy kind of thought that they had this pact in between them, thinking the mother already knew that Candy was gay, that Candy was feminine, already knowing that the son was going to grow up to be that way. And the mom expresses that, you know, I thought this was a phase. I really didn't know what to do, and there was no guide on how to raise kids like you back in the day. There was just nothing for her to do. So they come to a mutual agreement that they love each other, but the love is not as strong as Candy's father and her because we see also in this segment too that Candy expresses her great love for her father, expressing that he was always there for her. He even brought her a dollhouse back in the day, and he said that he would do anything for his little book. But then he paused and he was like, well, he'll do anything for his girl. And like I said, it is a lot to unpack because you get to kind of see a glimpse of Candy's lifestyle of how she grew up, and you get to see why she did some of the things she did. So now there's this amazing closure at the end. The parents are both crying, and they're both realizing that they did have an amazing daughter. They just couldn't open their eyes enough to see it while Candy was alive. So in the closing segment, everybody's at the church. Pray Tell is thanking everybody for coming out, asking anybody do they need to say any last words. And they also announced within this segment that they're going to be adding a new category to the balls. I know you guys are going to kill me in the comment section below because I cannot think of what this honorary category is going to be called. I know that it has something to do with candy and lip syncing, and they're naming a category in honor of her. Cause I never knew love like this before. Bitch, I don't know whether if I want to get up and dance or sit down in my pew and cry still. Candy is gone, y'all. But this next segment was the absolute shit. As I call this Candy's send-off, bitch. The casket drops. They got the pallbearers come up, picking that casket up, turning around, bitch. Next thing you knew, we was going into a ball, bitch. Candy's last ball. This segment was so dope, as Candy is doing a lip sync performance to Never Knew Love Like This Before. She's decked out in a red dress, red lip. You know, she's got the hair done up all big, giving us Diana Ross tease, bitch. This was off the chain. She's lip syncing to everybody, you know, hugging everybody, seeing all of her friends, seeing all of her ballroom family for the last time, and she gets her final score from the judges, bitch. 10, 10, 10, 10, 10, 10, 10, 10, 10s across the line, the board. And this segment is just really, really dope, as this is Candy's last ball. Aw, Candy, she killed that. This was one of my favorite characters, though. I'm sad that they kind of like killed her off, but they gave her a great exit. So in these last couple of scenes, you guys, we are back at the Evangelista household, where we have Lulu, Electra, Chubby, Lamar, and Pray Tell all sitting at the dinner table, reminiscing about Candy, and Lulu saying that her girlfriend is in heaven, shooting the shit at the table, talking about how Candy gave them something to talk about and how she shut them all up for the last time, or something to that effect. Then everybody at the table raises a toast in honor of Candy. And bitch, immediately after that, the girls start roasting Lamar's wig. Finger wave or body wave or some type of wave plastered to the top of his head, bitch. I have no idea. But while everybody's at the house shooting the shit, we still have Pray Tell in deep thought, as we can see him gazing off, looking into the distance like he's in a daydream or something like that. And I'm guessing Pray Tell is just thinking about everything that he's been going through, thinking about life, thinking about what just happened to Candy, probably still thinking about some of the things he said to her. And in this moment, I'm thinking that he is realizing, you know, life is too short. He maybe needs to go about treating people better. He maybe needs to befriend people instead of try to push them away. So I'm not too for sure, but in the next segment, we see Pray Tell and Blanca in the kitchen as she is cleaning up, about to make herself a glass of water. He gets a glass and tells her to fill it up, as he reveals to Blanca that he is now taking AZT. So Pray Tell admits to seeing the kids with dreams and aspirations, seeing what happened to Candy. It's made him realize a lot. He wants to be around, he wants to be healthy, so he has started taking AZT. And you guys, this is how the episode actually ends. Like I said, I know I did not cover everything and all the exacts. Please do me a favor and leave some of those things in the comment section below. Your favorite part, what you did like about the episode, what you didn't like about the episode, and we can definitely talk about it. Me, myself, I was shocked, but like I said, I kind of thought something was going to happen to Candy. I did not know the scenario was going to play out as such, and bitch, I'm still gagging. So thank you guys for tuning in. Thank you to Pose and the entire squad, from the producers, production, bitch, to everybody that has a hand and plays a role in this American drama series. This episode was definitely worth the wait. And you guys, bitch, Candy's gone, Lord. Shouts out to Candy one more time, bitch. Shouts out. Thank you guys. Please do give this video a thumbs up. And after you give this video a thumbs up, you might as well go on over and hit that bell iconic. The bell icon is going to notify you on when I upload more videos like this. And you guys, bitch, until next time, it's your boy, Alter Realm. I'm out. Peace. Lord have mercy, Candy.